Hey guys, welcome back. Big news, everyone. Just a couple days ago, we got entered into the WCA Pittsburgh competition. Now, this is big news. This is our first competition ever. We've not been to a competition before this. This is the first one we're attending. You guys probably know that. But I'm taking 5x5, maybe 6x6 if I can get under cutoff time. Cube, clock, and pillar minx. I'm not taking mega minx because I have a chi that costs $7 and a lot of people say that you need to practice to get your times up. Yes, you do need to practice. You need to practice a lot. But you just can't speed up if you have terrible hardware. So, and you guys probably would have seen the GAN Mega Minx, it's sold out. And the competition, it's on March 13th, if you guys have seen the WCA Pittsburgh competition page, so you'd know that. Anyways, I need to practice 5x5 because that's why I've made a full video about it. Because I need to get my times down, and 5x5, so I don't know what I average. I think I average around 4 minutes. So I'm basically trying to see what all I can do. Like, normally I turn like this. Like, it's pretty slow, like 2 TPS. This time I'm trying to see if turning like 3 or 4 TPS like I do on the 3x3, like say I spam the IDL. That's like 8 TPS. So I should be able to get decent TPS if I just like put more pressure on it, because normally I put like very minimal pressure on the cube, thinking that if I turn lighter I'll be able to practice for longer. But that was before I got signed up for the competition. Now I need to just make sure I know how to perfectly go straight into it, bam, and get a good sub for AO5 and not get a single, not one, solve over 4 minutes. Now this time I succeeded at that. I got quite a few nice times. You'll see all of those in a minute or two. Or in a few minutes. Not in a minute or two. Anyways, you'll see all of those in a few minutes. But I just wanted to talk about this. Have you guys been to competitions? And if you have, then if you've been doing 5x5, then how fast are you? Because the cutoff time, you'd know if you went to a competition for 5x5, at least in Pittsburgh. The cutoff time is 4 minutes, and then they'll cut you off and mark your solve as a DNF. And I don't want to get any DNFs at my first competition, so that's why I'm trying to just improve my speed. And if you guys are sub 4, if you guys do average sub 4 on a regular basis, like say you did an average of 20, then if you're sub 4 and you haven't gotten any over 4 minute solves, honestly I'd prefer if I didn't get any over 3 minutes 50 second solves, so that say I get a really difficult solve at competition and I get like 2 parodies or 3 parodies, then I won't be too close to 4 minutes. I'd be like 3 minutes 55. But still, how do you guys speed up? Like, say you have great hardware, like the MGC 5x5 say, which is honestly one of the best 5x5s you can get, even still in my opinion. Then what would you guys do to just speed up and solve faster and be able to like turn faster, get faster TPS? And which method do you guys use? Cause I use a sort of method, like it's kind of the beginner's method, but it's also not. It uses different algorithms. It's I guess kind of between the beginner's method and another advanced method, the advanced method for the 5x5. But not fully, only for the edges, not for centers or anything. I'm still normal on that. So which method do you guys use and how fast are you? I need some tips because I do get some nice solves. All of them are under 4 minutes. But I do need some tips. I need to speed up fast. The competition, it's in less than a month. So 5x5 is practically the only thing I'm working on right now. Once I've assured to myself that I can get 0 4-minute solves, even if they're super hard at competition, then I'll move on to 6x6. And then maybe I'll try and speed up on clock so that I can get to 20 seconds. But I don't know how well that's going to go. Anyways, you can see here, I just got a 3-minute 30-second solve, so that's nice. That's quite nice. Anyways, over here I just sped up the next 2 solves, so now we're on the last solve of the AO5. And you can see I've gotten some nice timings. My lowest timing is a 3:29, which in my opinion, it's kind of nice. It's a good time. My PB, you guys might know, it's 3 minutes and 2 seconds. So I'd say it's quite nice, since I don't know what I used to average, but I think I used to average over 4 minutes. I'll have to check my past records to be able to see about that, but for now, that's what I used to average. So now you can see I'm on my last solve, and the third and fourth solve. On the third solve, something a bit unexpected happened. So you know how the MGC 5x5 tends to sometimes want to become a 4x4 on one layer and a 6x6 on the other layer. Well, that happens a bit often. Like if you don't turn too accurately, it happens kind of often. Like I just forced one of the, I don't even know what I just did. I forced one of the 5x5 turn layers to turn while the other one turns the opposite way, and now it's locked up, and it's easy to fix. But on the third solve, lockups can cause pops, and 2 pieces came out on the third solve. Now, of course, that was off camera. I didn't want to record all of them because I knew that then this video would get too long. But that did happen. So, like, other than tightening the cube, if I tighten it, then, well, it becomes a bit slow. Do you guys know any way to make the MGC 5x5's pieces just stay in and not pop as much? Because that would be really helpful, honestly. Like, really, really helpful. Anyways, the times that I've gotten so far are 3:48, which was the first solve, 3:37, then 3:29, which was my best solve, and so far my worst solve was 3:48, which was my first solve, 3:29 was my best, and 3:42 was the fourth, and just about in a few seconds we're going to see what my fifth solve was, and I'll be done solving it in a couple of seconds. Seems like I'm doing OLL and solved. Okay, so I got 3 minutes 52 seconds on that. 3 minutes 52:26. So I guess that's my worst solve, bringing it to my best solve being 3:29, my worst solve being 3:52, and my average being 3:42:58. And that's a great average. If I can keep doing AO5s like this and then do these in competition also, that'll be great. And I should be able to do this at competition, considering that all of these are comp sim scrambles. I should be able to get around the same time. Anyways, that would be it. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.